Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. When you see a government that is working, you will know. And when you see a government or a leader that is not working or do not care about its people, you will know. And a typical example is the president of Kenya, William Ruto. William Ruto has taken a very bold step, and the step where Ruto take make me happy very well. I can't think say this guy for even be president of Nigeria. What can he do? Because of the protests where they go on for the past 3 weeks now, the president can't decide to say, okay, there's not going to be budget henceforth for the office of the first lady and the second lady in Kenya. And not that alone, 47 government agencies have been scrapped. But to Nigeria, the reverse is the case. Even before the end of next month, we are going to still have a new agency in Nigeria. Our government do not care. Our government will not care. And our government will never care. Why? Because it is the government for themselves, by themselves, and for their families. That is the kind of government or governance we're experiencing in Nigeria. Our leaders do not care about us. Why? Because the followers, you and I, most of una they go live, una they move for this country. As I speak so now, this kind of videos are supposed to go viral, but it will not go viral because I'm not talking about a relationship that got broken by a celebrity or stuff like that. These are videos that should go viral so that our youth begin to understand that they are not doing the right thing, and that's why Nigeria is where Nigeria is today. People came out for 3 weeks. They protest against excessive tax in the country. They protest against poor living standard, and they have gotten changes. They have gotten result, and they are still getting result just for 3 weeks. But in Nigeria, when we call out just for a peaceful protest march to let the government know that what they are doing in this regard is not correct, nobody will want come out. Everybody will say no one die, no one do this, no one do that. We do not care. We love suffering. We say we did resilient. When tomatoes cost, people begin to use cucumber. They do sauce. See, we get set for this country. Our religious leaders have deceived us, both in Islam and Christianity, to tell us to have patience. And where has the patient taken us to? Until our religious leaders begin to appeal and apologize to us for the wrong doctrines and teachings they've taught us for the wrong time, which have made Nigerian docile and make the youth docile, and there have not been changes in Nigeria. The time has come for Nigerian men and women to begin to rise up, to begin to speak. It's not a must for us to be confrontational, but we must make our voices be heard loud. Things are not going well in Nigeria and nobody is speaking up. We are not ready to speak up. Even those of us who speak up on social media, we have been intimidated, we have been suppressed, and we have been oppressed. When we look at our back, people to back us up, we don't even have people to back us up. But some of us, we are determined that no matter what happens, we are going to speak the truth regardless of what is going to happen. Nothing is working and nothing seems to be working. Anywhere you go tonight, they say, we don't have a government. We don't have a government. From the legislature to the executive, and the judiciary is the worst. Judiciary is the worst in this country. We have lost up in judiciary. People begin to seek private individuals to help them to ensure that they get justice. Why? Because they know that the judiciary system, our judges, that some of them allegedly, they are corrupt. They cannot stand for the truth and they cannot defend the common man on the street. What is happening in this country? We are not saying that people should take laws into their hands. We are saying that people should do everything according to the law. They will say, we endure. This is the endurance you endure. Your great grandfather died. The endurance you enjoy, your grandfather died. The endurance you endure, your father died. The endurance you enjoy, you are alive again. If you don't take time, you say you will die. That's what Kenyans are doing. Look at the result they've got now. But this is not happening in Nigeria because we don't care. Everybody say, no, me I not feel go die for them. I not feel pastor will come, will scope us. Leave it. God is well. God is a miracle worker. God will give us this. We understand that God is a miracle worker. What is happening now to the Israelites? Are they folding their hand and be praying to heaven when Hezbollah is attacking them right front and center? They are fighting back. In a similar vein, when things are not going on well, the people should rise and speak up. Stop deceiving us in your churches and mosques that we should have patience. No, our patience have got elastic limits. Things has to change, and the way our leaders are leading this country, they don't care with impunity because we do not speak up, because we cannot stand up, and that's why they are doing what they are doing. With a collective voice and a strong voice, we can achieve whatever we want to achieve in this country. This country can work. The president cannot know everything all. There are people that work with him that even want to frustrate his effort. But when we begin to speak up, he's going to see our actions and he's going to, at least to an extent, change. So far, so good. He listens to people. Some of us may not like this president. When we make our grievances ahead, then he will know what to do part time. But we are silent. So they believe that everything is okay with us. Now, why would they suffer with that? until we begin to tell the government, hey, yeah, we won't do am. As long as they're peaceful, make we tell them, say, things don't dey work for this country. And they have to fix it all. And until then, nothing good will happen in Nigeria if we dey keep quiet.